What is one thing that is available, both online, as long as there's cell service near, or in a cupboard underneath the television? Movies. They have never been so easily accessible. A great choice if you need a conversation starter or have a lazy day off work and don't want to go to the gym. I've been watching movies, TV series for forever. In a sense, they felt like the only way I could figure out how to deal with certain things that were on my mind at the time, like arguments with my parents or disagreements with friends, my cousin. Screen time was my coping mechanism. Well, now that I'm a bit older and hopefully a tiny bit more in control of my emotions, I'm curious as to why movies have such a large pull on me today. I'm going to be talking to you about the cause and effect of watching movies and how they change or enhance your emotions. After researching a couple sources and rewatching a couple of movies, I'm prepped. I will discuss two main topics: the cause of emotional peaks and effect, while covering a few of my favorite genres in movies. Perception, attention, memory, and emotion. In our brain, the imagination is a psychological faculty that theoretical movies ultimately play upon. Attention, perception, memory, and emotion are also directed by the film, but contribute to the film experience as building blocks for the imagination in the first place. One of the ways that films entertain the imagination is by mimicking these psychological functions. Film scenes may represent as if perceptions, as if thoughts, as if streams of associations, and as if emotions, or more generally, display subjectivity. Film creates an imagined world that deviates from real-world scenes as we perceive these in real life, liberated from real life's perceptual constraints, involves the spectator's self in shaping reality by the demands of how we feel. Different genres have different effects on our brain and therefore bring forth many different feelings. Comedy, which is what gets to me the most, is all about laughter, and laughter triggers the release of endorphins. Last night, my brother and I watched Superbad. So good. Classic film. Seth Rogen, come on. A study by researchers at the University of Maryland found that laughing while watching a comedic film causes your blood vessels to dilate by 22%. That's because when you laugh, the tissue forming the lining of your blood vessels expand and make room for increase to blood flow. Translation: when you laugh while you're watching movies, you're actually lowering your blood pressure to the same extent that you would lower it while doing a physical activity, like running to get popcorn before the commercials end. Horror movies are not my favorite. The last one I saw was A Quiet Place, and it messed me up. After reading Personality and Social Psychology, it is suggested that violent movies may increase aggression by increasing hostile feelings and the accessibility of aggressive thoughts. Lastly, the one that every guy blames their girlfriend or mom for watching, heartbreak. I love this genre because it brings in some cool emotions, like a free therapy session. My favorite movie that I've seen recently was 50-50, a movie with Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That it gets you in your feels, one of those movies. Dramatic movies and comedies are very similar. and that they can both help you cope outside issues. But though comedies have been proven to decrease stress, hormones, and lower your blood pressure and so on, dramatic movies simply give you a few hours of relief from your life, like a therapy session. The effect that movies have on us are scientifically proven to be pretty big as far as changing your mood entirely. The big thing is that we choose we choose which direction these emotions go, but regardless, movies force them out. Same as music, which of course goes hand in hand with the production of a film. Movies are rad and entertaining, and all in all, I will always take advantage of this great pastime. Now I know that many board games, which at times could feel just as stimulating, there are many board games. It won't entirely affect your emotions as deeply as watching a movie would, or reading a book, which I haven't done since last semester. I enjoyed the prep for this presentation, and thank you for listening. What movie will you be watching tonight?